West Indian food isn't very well known in Seattle, but Pam Jacobs and her kids are here to change that. So we're in the town of Wallingford. Now we'll be going to Pam's kitchen. We'll be meeting up with Pam, who is serving West Indian flavors. Let's go taste some. And we're gonna make goat curry.
Goat curry. In Trinidad, our curry is so different from India curry, although we came from there. Our grandparents, they took whatever they came with and whatever they found in Trinidad and they make their own curry. We're gonna put some jeera, which is cumin. Our curry goes into this. Put the garlic in first. So now the onion goes in there.
Now the onion.
Some tomatoes too. Now we go in with the goat.
Oh, you know it's gonna be flavorful already.
Oh my gosh.
And the goat gets in there.
Yes. Black pepper, salt. And now we go in with the hot stuff. Habanero.
And this is just habanero that's been chopped up.
Okay, so this is cilantro and parsley.
You know it's not gonna be a bland dish. Where did you learn to cook?
My dad passed away, I was 9 years old. My mom, very sickly. So my dad came one day and he put a sombrero in my head and he said, "This is how you learn to help your mom." He showed me how to do dishes. It became something I wanted to do as a little girl. I put everything into it when I was cooking.
Came from the islands to Seattle, opened a restaurant.
Not right away. I did housekeeping for 13 years. But while I was doing it, I was feeding people my food.
Oh, I love it.
Just trying to see how people would take it. I love it when I see people stop talking when the food gets on their table and they start eating.
For that one moment that somebody can enjoy it.
Exactly. It's my passion. I love cooking. People would come into my restaurant and ask for a jerk chicken.
Jerk chicken.
And I had never had Jamaican jerk. This is what I came up with. So this is ketchup.
All right.
This is another secret of mine. Soy sauce, some brown sugar, garlic, habanero, black pepper, allspice,
Paprika.
jerk seasoning, grounded rosemary, a little bit of the rough, salt.
A lot of ginger.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cilantro, of course. Taste.
Woo!
We're gonna take the chicken, dunk them in there.
Look at that.
Jerk chicken. This is traditional street food roti in Trinidad.
Going in
This
the
is
center.
split peas seasoned. Kind of like close it in. And then that's your roti. So we have a bunch of different rotis. So in Trinidad, we call this paratha. That's the Indian name. And we also call it bus up shot. I'm busting it up. Oh no, you beaten that. Come on. Yeah. When people come out here, they feel like they're in my kitchen. I make them feel that welcome feeling. Trinidad is cosmopolitan. You know, we have all these different cultures. 40% Indians became as indentured laborers, 40% blacks who came as servants. The other 20% is a mixture. We have all these different flavors.
Back in Trinidad, you had a little food shack.
It was just this little place and I fried chicken. I made chicken sandwich and people were crazy over it.
So a few years passed and you make your journey to Seattle. Straight to Seattle. What brought you here?
My brother lived here and my son and daughter, they love my food. This place came open and he told me about it.
So it was with your kids' encouragement.
Yes. So we actually opened up our restaurant without money.
And how did you do that?
You know, when you come from a third world country, you know to do everything. So everybody get together and did the work, you know, the plumbing, the electricity, the carpet, everything.
Tell me about those early days.
Those were not good days. 5 years of those years were terrible. I think being from Trinidad, nobody knew about this food. People would look at our sign and walk away because you don't want to waste your money on food you don't know about. It's just a matter of them coming in and tasting this food.
All right, I'm gonna dig in. All right. right off of the bone. The curry and those peppers kind of creep up on you. The jerk chicken. So much flavor going on. It's full flavored, that's what this is. And you cook with a vision of, you know, just representing your cultures.
It's the only authentic Trinidad restaurant. And I believe this food, it would eventually do its thing.
It's delicious. Is there a community of
There is a community, but not large.
Yeah.
So I depend on the Caucasian, the Americans.
How has Seattle changed in this last 10 years?
Oh my God, drastically. Small businesses do not make money like people think.
And we see less and less of these neighborhood restaurants either going out of business because the rent's so high, or
the rent's so high. It's hard to get
against-
workers. I think it has something to do with the minimum wage. You know, it's a struggle.
Yeah, well, why stay in Seattle for you?
Seattle is home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel at home here.
A lot of pork here. So here we go, chef. This is our signature puerco asado, which is a Dominican roast pig.